I will tell you a brief story based on real events, and we will draw several lessons to make a business created from nothing become a multi-million-dollar business. They are real events from a real company, and at the end of the video, I will tell you the name of the company that through this and became a multi-million dollars company. These people had one thing in common. They knew they had something in themselves, something that could take them further. So they were willing to dedicate their time and energies to bettering themselves by improving their skills. Our friend we will call Jack started with very little money. He lived in the Midwest and he was a very good athlete who did like school very much. And this guy who was meant to go college but then, well, actually went to college for a year and then dropped out. When the United States was at war, our friend Jack applied for the Army Air Force, but was rejected at the voluntary recruiting station because he had hay fever. Then he joined the Navy and again voluntary, but this time he was taken away on a ship on an aircraft carrier. After a while he flew small airplanes, and during World War II he earned 2 distinguished Navy crosses. Then he returned to the Midwest. So now we have a young guy of the 23 or 24 old, and the interesting thing is that he returned to the Midwest. There he moved from job to job for a period of time, and eventually became a used car salesman at the Cadillac dealership. And at the age of 35 obtained a better job position in that organization. He told his boss, "Can I start a car leasing business with you?" Then at age 35 he started in the car rental business. He only had 7 cars and the start was quite slow. In fact, one of the things he did was every time the phone rang, he let it ring 3 or 4 times so that people would think he was too busy answering other phones. And of course that was the only call he was going to receive all day. So his first adventures was good, but in reality it was not working. And at 40 years old he realized that with 17 vehicles he was going to complete in the car rental business against companies like Elvis and Hertz. Companies like that have hundreds of cars, and he only had 17 cars. The 17 cars he had were no different from the competition cars, but he was now determined to offer the customer the friendliest service ever seen. He did invent artificial intelligence. He did doing of that. I mean, any of a could have gone into the business. But he lived with one goal: delight his customers. You don't necessarily have to be the first in the world with a business idea. I'm talking about Carlson. There were already other companies that did the same thing. He also learned that the people who worked for him wanted to delight customers because he could go out and take care of every rental car every day. That was simply impossible. So he learned to project himself into each person of his work team. So he managed to take very ordinary cars and turn them into this extraordinary business from practically nothing. He didn't worry about things like whether the Federal Reserve would be right or wrong these years. He didn't worry about whether the stock market went up or down yesterday. He didn't worry about his dad that couldn't intervene in. He only focused on one thing that he could change, and that was the customer's experience. You need a genuine desire day after day to delight your customers. In my long life and experience, I have seen many businesses, and I have never seen a business that delights its customers and is not successful. What these people are looking for is that the next day when their clients think, I want to rent a car, the first thing they think of is the place where they had a great experience, because the client will not remember the price, but I know they will never forget how they were treated. You will be hard-pressed to find a person who has had a wonderful shopping experience and will not buy again. And similarly, if the memory is of a bad experience, whatever it is, they will never come back. That is why you have to learn to multiply through your work team, and you will not be able to do it through people who do not feel when treated in your company. Oh, and just as I promised, the one we talking about in the story was my good friend Jack Taylor, and his company is Enterprise Fleet Management. Price is what you pay, value is what you get.